Hey everybody, it's Dragon Zero. I'm back at it again with another Quicktime review. This time it's for the Naked Gun movie that came out earlier, but it's now on Paramount Plus. So we decided, you know what, we're going to do a Quicktime review because we never got to see it in theaters. But anyway, let's get right into it. It actually looked pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. I think Liam Neeson does a pretty solid job playing this new character, Drebber. I forgot his first name. Alan Drebber or whatever the fuck, Jr. Yeah, he does a pretty good job. It's pretty fun, you know. Being a guy who's usually known for his serious action roles and stuff, and the Qui-Gon Jinn, of course, getting to have fun and stuff. You know, like playing this like kind of a goofy character, you know, that Leslie Nielsen did back in the 80s and stuff, you know, which by the way I did rewatch, I did watch those three, and there's several callbacks and stuff, you know, and since O.J. Simpson was in the thing, they actually do a kind of a tribute, but not really, because, you know, he kills his wife. Basically they had his son in the movie, even though that guy was only in there for like 3 fucking seconds, you know. They didn't use him that much, sadly. They didn't use a lot of the supporting characters besides Pamela, who played the love interest. But like, you know, it's kind of funny. He's like, you know what, nah. So it's kind of funny. And then we see that Walter Howler, whatever his fucking name is, fucking not Cobra, not Paul Walker Howler. You know, he's a wrestler now, but he's also the guy from Cobra Kai. Well, like, basically, he's in this movie as well as the son of the lieutenant, which is pretty fun. He does a pretty solid job, you know. You know, I'm pretty excited about that. But, like, yeah, no, this is a very solid movie. The love interest is played by Pamela Anderson. She's kind of, like, you know, she kind of went with the no makeup look, and to be honest with you, it doesn't really fit her, but, you know, what you gonna do? But she is still fine as fuck, though. I'd still smash. Shit. I think everybody would still smash. So, but yeah, no. This is still, like, I thought she did pretty good, but there's also just a whole bunch of callback to Leslie. I do wish they could have gotten a little bit more, you know, in there. The villain was kind of mid. He kind of had, like, the same thing they did in the second movie where they try to mind control people and turn them evil or some shit. But it wasn't really done as well, I will say. But all the other gags and stuff, you know, where he's like, oh, daddy, come on, like, his dad shows up as an eagle form, which is kind of funny, you know. Kind of ridiculous, but, you know, that's kind of what this movie is about, having ridiculous bullshit, you know, going on. But, yeah, no, I recommend y'all go check this out, guys. This is still a very solid movie. I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel, you know, or a trilogy. Maybe they have Liam Neeson down for another trilogy or some shit, you know, like his Taken film. But, yeah. Anyway, so, overall, I'd probably give this film probably an 8 out of 10. Not bad. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention Cody Rhodes is in this movie. He does a pretty good job, you know. He's, like, kind of playing auspicious and shit. It's kind of fun. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm Dragon Zero, and I'll see you next time. Peace.